Professional football games broadcasted by the NFL, or the National Football League, accounted for 75 of the top 100 highest rated telecasts in 2021. That shows how much Americans crave football, as it has surpassed baseball and basketball as the most popular sport in the United States by far. Football is a game of strategy and physicality that has evolved in many ways over the past century. There are many different benefits that people can gain from playing football, but there are repercussions that we have learned about that can come from playing as well, both physically and mentally. In my speech, I am going to show you why people in America love football more than any other sport and the benefits one can gain from playing. I am going to explain the negative effects people have had from football and how it has forced people to make the game evolve. Football is a competitive sport that, when played on a regular basis, helps keep you fit and brings you the same health benefits as other aerobic activities, as well as strengthening exercises. According to the National Health of Scotland, the combination of running, walking, sprinting, and kicking can bring benefits including increased stamina, improved cardiovascular health, reduced body fat, improved muscle strength and tone, increased bone strength, and improved coordination. Playing regular sports is also thought to help improve symptoms of some mental health issues like depression and stress, and can lead to increased confidence and self-esteem, and can help reduce anxiety. Bobby Goldsmith of SportsRec.com explains that one of the reasons that football is such a prevalent sport at high schools across the United States is that this sport instills an intense sense of teamwork to accomplish a common goal. The lessons of shared responsibility, of each player putting his body on the line for the benefit of his teammates, and that selflessness are important lessons learned from playing football, especially at the youth level. The major disadvantage to playing football is the high risk of injury. Even with every possible safety precaution followed to the letter, scrapes, bruises, sprains, joint dislocations, broken bones, and concussions are all possible on any play. Although the rules of most leagues at every level make a concerted effort to mitigate this risk of these injuries, the physical and often violent nature of this game make it difficult to remove entirely. Such injuries can be painful and may require significant time for rehabilitation. The more recent repercussion that people are beginning to learn more about is the connection between football and brain disease. These findings not only affect the health and well-being of professional players and their families, but they have also left parents questioning whether they should prohibit their children from playing football and other contact sports. According to the Football Players' Health Study at Harvard University, the largest and most comprehensive study of living former players with more than 3,700 participants to date. Together, Harvard researchers are focusing on an overall player health, including prevention, diagnostic, and treatment strategies for the most common and severe conditions affecting professional football players. These include neurological issues, chronic traumatic encephalopathy or CTE, concussion, mental illness, and memory loss. Since the discovery of the effects of CTE, football has had to evolve to stay as prominent as it has in the past. The 2018-2019 football season had the lowest participation levels across the country in over 20 years. Parents are fearful of their kids participating, perhaps due to the widespread notion that their children are more susceptible to these head injuries. Journalist Aaron Moskoff describes how football has had to change the playing experience, so the game has become safer. Shoulder pads are smaller and safer than ever before. Helmets now flex to deform on impact to direct energy from hit away from the players. what I have here is my brother's little helmet, and if you look on the inside, this would be that new form of technology of padding that's mixed in. As you can see, there's space in between the helmet and the padding to brace for more impact. There's also been rules of the game that have changed to improve player safety. NFL and college players are penalized for unnecessary violent play. Coaching has improved and players are taught to tackle differently and keep their head out of the play. As I stated in the beginning, football is a game of strategy and physicality that has evolved in many ways over the past century. There are many benefits that people gain from playing football, but the repercussions that we have learned about can come from playing as well, both physically and mentally. I have talked about the benefits that come from playing football and the negatives that come along with it as well. The main thing that people need to know is all the information about the game so they can make the choice for themselves.